We're on to part 2 now of Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. And what's interesting here is that when he comes through from riff number 2 for Teacher, leave those kids alone, it's G. So it doesn't go back to D minor. Very, very important. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play along with the backtrack. We're looking at about 39 seconds into the backtrack that will be attached in this bundle I'm sending to you for this week. If we go to 39 seconds, you'll hear the D minor being finished off, and then I'm going to join with the G, and then we're going to add in the whole and explain everything as we go through. But anyway, let's first play it and we can learn it afterwards. Okay. And G. 4 times. And it stops there in the D minor. Nice and cut it short. Okay. Now let's break it down. Let's learn it. I'm going to take you to the G once just so we get it right. G chord, I play with fingers 3 and 4 at the bottom. Fingers 1 and 2 on top. But if you do this, also works. For those that want to do easy G, no, you're not allowed to. Not for this song. Okay. Please get the full G. Do that. And if you're an advanced player, try bar chord G. Why not? Sounds just as cool. Okay. You can also, if you want to, depending if your finger can flatten your third finger, you can also play 2 strings like that as well. You've got choice here. Okay, 4 bars of G, 2, 3, 4, and second bar, third bar, fourth bar. The D minor starts but then gets cut short. Now, before I jump to that part there, with the G, your bass note was the 6th string, not the 4th string, as for the D minor. And later, for in advance, now when you go to the all in all, the F to the C, F is going to be 4th string bass note, C will be 5th string bass note. Just remember that for when you get there. Okay, now we're going to look at the riff. It's a really cool, easy riff to do. I've seen other transcriptions, it's actually quite difficult, so I've sort of simplified it here. So this is not exactly like the original if you listen to the Wall album, but it sounds so close that no one's going to argue it unless they're really watching your fingers very carefully. It's based on a pentatonic scale, A minor pentatonic. Okay, but let's have a look at it. You're starting with riff to replace G chord, or rather to say riff after the G chord rather. It's going to go double 10, double 8, and then you'll see that there's a smaller 8 with a sort of a forward slash thing leading up to the 10. Now the purpose of the smaller font is to show that you play the 8 but you slide to the 10 really quick, so you don't hear this will be wrong, because then I would have written those 8s larger. Whenever you see them smaller, it's like a grace note, in other words the note, you can hear the effect of the note, but it feels like one beat. Okay, let's try that opening riff so far, slow motion, and get nice and close there. 2, 3, 4. And it finishes off with a double strum on the bottom 2 strings, fret 10 as well. Nice and easy so far, hey? Okay, now I'm going to get a bit more in so you can see both left and right hands inside here. I'm using a pick for this. And to get the speed, you'll notice I did a up-down flick there as well to get more speed out of it. To double down it feels clumsy. It's not natural to go that quick. Okay, so we're going to have this one more time. 2, 3, 4. And then you cross over to the second part of the riff, which starts at fret 7 and 8 on strings 3 and 2 simultaneously. It slides up 2 frets, but not this. So it's not a grace note, because you'll notice that that 7 and 8 are the same size font as all the other notes. So it's going to be, and then you play it one more time, so it's, and then you strum it again, down to 7, 8, and then down to double 5. Now let's just break up that thing one more time. Okay, going to go more into watching the fretting hand from up close over here. 2, 3, 4. Going to put both together. Sorry, I should have mentioned that beforehand. We're going to play the whole riff together in our slow motion. 2, 3, 4, and one more time, maybe a little bit slower. 2, 3, 4, and at speed. And from that you go immediately back to a F. Or should I say onto an F rather than back to F. It's the first time we play the F chord. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to 39 seconds on the same video or audio track that I sent along with you. So you can actually then play along with it. So you'll hear the D minor again. We're going to go through the whole G again. And I want you to try it and then drop in this. So we're going to try and drop in there. Now you'll notice that comes in after the D minor, but they don't complete the D minor. So you're actually sort of compromising your rhythm playing and lead playing to get a combination. That's what makes a song such a cool study. Let's go. Here comes G, 2, 3, and 4, and the song stops dead over there. Hope you got that. Any questions, please drop me a WhatsApp. It's a really fun song to do. It's more for the intermediate players as well, and it's a really good way to get used to the concept of switching between rhythm fills the whole way through. And for those that want to improvise as well, which is really good fun, is maybe try a bit of a pentatonic jammed freestyle over it, and you can actually do something like this. I'm going to play out with it. I'm going to use this scale for those that are learning scales. Okay, it's the A minor pentatonic. I'm also going to combine a bit of the D minor pentatonic as well, mainly because of all the D minor chord in the beginning. So you're sort of hinting at two different keys against each other, but we're not going to go into the theory for that right now. It's going to work, trust me. Let's do it. Now, just going to jam. Nothing's prepared, just freestyle. And it's really fun to just play along and have some lead experience improvising along with. Hope you enjoyed the video so far, and yeah, have an excellent week. Take care. Thank you.